That's without counting things like, for an example, in order to attract in a data center here to Louisville, giving them a 50-year sales tax exemption. When we start adding up all those exemptions and this money here, that money there, and then we start adding in the federal government benefits, out of that $10 billion of private investment, you subsidized half of it. Is that how we should be building an economy in Kentucky? By subsidizing 50% of what private companies are quote unquote investing? Do we now get to own 50% of their companies? Of course not. Of course not. But yet we continue to dump money there. They got to cut, like I said, they got to cut 1.5, 1.7 billion. Maybe start looking at your economic incentive packages. Now, people who defend them would claim, well, Andrew, if we don't, pay the piper, well, then the companies will go elsewhere. They'll move away. And this might be a hard concept for some people to understand, but I want to try to explain this as clearly as I can, and I might have to go into the next segment to explain this, but why does the government care? Unless we have particularly high unemployment in an area, why does the government care? Why is it their role at all?